After outdoor break, 1 of 5 per day, thank God, unlike OSU, with no outdoor time at all. I attended recreation therapy, which on this day should be renamed patriotic programming. We played bingo with images of flags everywhere, and 4th of July food staples. There was no psychotherapy today, although I'm sure the insurance companies and Ohio Medicaid will be charged as if it were administered. And I watched a Commodore 64 EKG cart get wheeled into the unit for another day of unnecessary procedures being performed at taxpayers' expense. Each test cost healthcare providers a little more than $1,000 per test. It's just another brain witch trick to earn more money for the hospital, performing a medical procedure to make their guesswork look legitimate. My mom shared with me a game that she played with her mom. It was taking a big word and making as many small words as you can out of that word. When the power went out, way back in the 50s and 60s, my mom's dad left one day for work and never returned. So it was my mom and her mom. And I never had a chance to really meet her. I only met her as an infant because she died of breast cancer. I think it was. When I was 6 months old in 1973. I wanted to meet this brave woman who stood up to what was considered appropriate or societally acceptable because she raised my mom. So, we're going to move on. I was able to speak with the social worker on the unit about what the officer told me during the wellness check, where he told me there are many concerns, quote, and asked if she could find out what he meant by the statement. I also wanted it to be documented in my paperwork for my own safety. I am doing nothing illegal or wrong. And there is a criminal organization operating in my neighborhood. and I am the target. She said she doesn't have much weight as a social worker, and I said she's just like me, the citizen, ignored. Maybe I'll mention it to the psychiatrist tomorrow. I bet she can pull some weight with the projectionist police, set on making Patty Ryan's powder milk pussy dream come true. I swear my captors are so sick and ignorant they can't spell incompetent and thought they were going for incontinence. With as much cancer-causing waste as they focused on my bladder, playing the we control when you piss game, they might have destroyed the bladder valve of my body. 3 times a day out of nowhere, I had to urgently use the restroom and nearly pissed my blue paper shorts because the shorts I wore the day the police entrapped me when I went to get help from the Internal Affairs Bureau had strings in them to keep them up and my dick from flopping out in public, where I'm sure a do-gooder would call and have somebody fine me or write me a ticket for indecent exposure, turning me into a sex offender. Here's a poem. The Boardroom. At the head of the table, with no executives around, I write to remain stable while my captors shove me to the ground. I am not equal, even though my body is mine. Their attacks are like sequels of a movie where I am not fine. Repeat and attack. It's all that they do. They send me to a quack, hoping they turn me to glue. I am a smart horse, not the donkey they see. I will win, of course, and one day I'll be free. 35 minutes until snack time and a close of the day. One more full day of nothingness, and then I'll be discharged on Friday. This week-long staycation, gobbling up close to 2% of 2022, is another interruption, a distraction from my mission to spread the word about RM and V2K. My friends and people who claim they care about me need to stop getting in my way. Time is of the essence, and 5G, the invisible cage, is still being constructed. What a cruel world we actually live in.